The legal system and court is the devil's playground. The narcissist loves the legal process, and especially court. That's their stage. I say it's the devil's playground because it's a very toxic environment. People are not happy down there. I myself been down there for 18 years, guys, against the narc. Started when my kid was 1 year old, and my kid just aged out last year, guys. So it's a environment where they can, emotionally abuse their victims. They can scare you all the way from literally getting out your car, like parking in the parking deck of the court house, to going up the stairs. If they're in that courthouse, they're going to try to intimidate you and bully you all the way till you get to the courtroom and sit down. Even inside the courtroom, they're going to be doing childish, disgusting stuff. If you're sitting up front and they're sitting behind you somewhere in the back, they're gonna be like just making sounds. Just, it's the devil's playground. It's where you'll see a lot of the real self, as they say, a lot of the real self. But then when they actually get on the stand, you'll see the behaviors of the false self, which is the narcissist playing the victim, projecting their actions back onto you, blame shifting. And if they really couldn't catch you like they wanted to, or set you up prior to you going to court, they want to take you down with them. They'll be on the stand, telling the judge, well, she did it too. She broke the court order too. And you just be like, oh my God, oh my God. So yeah, they do want you to get locked up if they're getting locked up. They want you to be punished if they're getting punished. They want you to be punished even if they're not being punished. There are going to be a lot of setups. It's the devil's playground, the legal system. So the way I interpret it is of like cartoons, like Tweety Bird. The cat was always out to get her. It was a constant, the Looney Tunes cartoon series. It was a constant setup. Sometimes things will happen to the cat for trying to set her up. That's how strange it is with the narcissist. Sometimes things will happen outside of the legal system for them actually trying to set you up. Somebody might see that they're doing wrong and might come and tell you, or just weird things happen, guys. And sometimes the bird, he would actually almost have her, and then something happen and it doesn't work out as planned. So it's the devil's playground, the legal system is, and a narcissist loves it. It's a stage. They're going to be able to use all their narcissistic tactics, their bullying. It's a very toxic environment, and the devil's playground it don't even have to be the legal system. It could be environment where the narcissist is doing a lot of drugs, doing a lot of toxic things. It's a place that they are going to go to majority of the time. If a narcissist doesn't come to court, like in my situation, that's because you actually have them and they don't want to, they're fragile. They don't want to be destroyed. You have all this evidence. They did something stupid, which they will mess up. I promise you, because somebody told me that I had not had a favorable outcome one time in emotion, because you're back and forth with the narcissist. They love going back and forth to court. And somebody told me they're going to mess up. He's going to mess up. He's going to mess up. And I couldn't hear it because of the pain. It's such a painful process when somebody is trying to destroy your character, and especially if there's kids involved, trying to take your kids away. That's what the narcissist is basically. It's like about winning. They love winning. They're just obsessed with winning. So they're going to set you up in a situation, or they're going to try their hardest. It's just constant every week, and the more often the setups are, like if it's becoming every other day, every week, that they're trying to set you up, and you just notice like, what's going on? Especially you'll see this in a custody battle. The narcissist will say, hey, I can't pick my kid up today. I can't pick our kid up today because, I'm having car trouble. And then you say, oh, great, I don't have to go out anyway. And then you might think, oh, no, let me just go to the visitation spot. And the narcissist is there. Well, I got my tire fixed. So, I was going to let you know, but I just decided to show up. And then when you come to court saying this, the judge is going to be like, okay, y'all petty. Look, let me just go ahead and give y'all 50-50 custody. You don't really have nothing against him. He don't have nothing against you. You have to not fall into their traps. And you do this by always being responsible, following any type of legal, any type of orders or legal proceedings to a T. You can do it. Even when they break it, you follow it to a T. They're going to break orders because they break the laws. They're narcissists. They are very arrogant, prideful, and they like to do whatever they want to do. They're like teenagers. They don't really want no accountability. So you just let this stuff build and build and build. Sometimes letting this stuff build will be the thing that gets you winning in the legal proceeding. You don't have to run down to court just because they didn't pick the kids up this weekend like they were supposed to. The court's going to be like, okay, this is petty. The courts have their own, they have their own laws and things that they favor more than others. So maybe they don't care about them not giving the kids medications. As sad as it is, your kid needs this medication. They're supposed to take it every day. You send it with the narcissist. The narcissist says, oh, I forgot the bottle when they're dropping your kid back off to you. I forgot the bottle. I left it at home. I'm so sorry. Then you got to go back out to meet the narcissist again, which is not in the court order because they don't, there's gray areas, right? So you have your own medications at home for your child. Don't give the narcissist everything. Have your own medications at home so you won't be so angry where you flip out on them and then you go to court and the court sees this message that you sent them like, you are so stupid and, you're a narcissist and I know you don't care about our kids. The courts don't look at it that way. They're just trying to follow out the pattern, and the most biggest things that they see is the problem. And with time, the narcissist will mess up because of their drug use and things that they do. The narcissism as a whole, along with the drug use, they will mess up, but they will love these toxic environments because it's draining there. They get a chance to perform and use all of their narcissistic tactics, guys.